Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ADP class. Today, I will be teaching you how to write a business proposal. Maybe you want to send your information to someone. The person asks you to submit your proposal. What do you need to do? So I will be sharing the basic things you need to do with you. So I'm sharing my screen with you right away. And we are going to talk about business proposal. So what do you have to do with your business? I'm using my own company as an example. The first thing you need to do is to write the details of your company. The name of my company is FightCon. Where are we? We are at number House 7, Road 4, Court of Appeal, Road of Igbatu, Ralabaka, Ondo State. This is a telephone number, our email address, our media pages. We have an IG at FightCon, Facebook at FightCon, Twitter at FightCon. Title, okay. The next thing is to bring the title of what you are about to do. What do you want to talk about? The proposal you are sending now. The proposal is about proposal to partner with our investment platform. The proposal I'm sending out is for the person to come and partner with our investment platform. That is the proposal. Now, then who is the person that compiled this proposal? It's me, Jurojayola Philip A. That's me. I'm the FightCon team lead. So I'm the one that wrote the proposal. I'm the one that put it together. My name will be there. Dates. The date I did this was 26th of January 2020. So the next thing is to talk about the company. What do we do? So here, basically, the first page is always about introduction. You introduce yourself, your company. You can put the company logo at this side. Yeah, I always advise you do that to make it more unique. And you can use a good background. I'm just giving you an example. You can design it better on your own when you are doing yours. Because if I want to send a proposal, I won't send this. I will definitely design it better. So put your logo at this place, make it more presentable. Then about us, you are talking in the first page. You are just giving an introduction. You talk about a company, where it's located. Now, if you are registered with Nigeria government CAC, you can put your number here. My company is registered. I will put the BN number here. That is business number at the top here. So the person I'm sending proposal to will know that this company is legit. We are not out there to scam you of your hand-earned money. We are registered with the Nigeria government and we pay our tax. So the first page is basically about the introduction of the company and the reason for the proposal. Now we move to about us. Now the second step is to talk about your company. What do you do in that company? What are the services you render? What are the things you put in place for people to see? Okay, about us, what do we do? Our services, what we do, we have FitCon Academy. What do we do there? Forex trading. We teach people how to trade forex, cryptocurrency trading, digital marketing training, and e-commerce. That is the mini importation aspect of e-commerce. We deal with these things in our company. The next thing is FightCon Investment. That's our investment platform, and that's the purpose of this proposal. Here, we take people's money, invest for them, help them trade, and then we share the profits based on agreement. We have a form you're going to fill and sign with us before we do that. We have FitCon Consults. Here, general business consultancy. If you have issue with your business, you want to grow a new business, you need a business proposal, you need a business plan for your business, you need a roadmap in marketing, things like that. We deal with all these things. We have social media marketing. So we can train you how to grow your social media marketing. This has been covered under digital marketing training. We can train you how to grow your social media page, how to convert it to sales, how to make money with your social media pages. Now we have training and consultancy on importation. So you want to import goods from China, especially, and you need our help. We need to train you, tell you how to do that. So that is all we render in this company. That's all we do at FightCon. That's what we do. This is a brief introduction as well about us. Now, our vision is leveraging on the internet to create jobs and employment in this global village. The world is becoming a global village, and we leverage on the availability of internet to do this. That's our mission. Our vision is to keep leveraging on the availability of this internet to create more products, more services, and make people make people useful to themselves and make sure that we create employment. Core values. What are our core values? We are here to serve our clients. These are our core values. We are passionate about what we do. We never lose sight of whatever matters most. Our relationship with the client, we only succeed when our client is happy. No? We make sure we write this out to tell you we care about you. We appreciate your relationship before the investment. We appreciate you before the investment, before anything. We actually care about you. We are creative. We are smart. So telling you all these things so that you will know. You know, proposal is all about you winning the person you are proposing your business to. You want to win the person over. You want to make sure you get the attention of that person. So you have to tell the person some things that will make him or her reason with you. So it's like when you want to talk to a lady, you are sending your proposal so that this lady will know that, okay, you are capable of what you are saying. So we are sending our proposal to win over our clients. All these things are needed to be there. Now, the next thing is propose service. Now, here I've not put anything down, so we want us to do this together. At this junction, this is the third phase. Yeah, there are some proposals that we need you to write a brief introduction about your company. Yes, that proposal like that. That is why I said this proposal stuff is in different way depending on the use. There are some proposals that we have that we need to talk about. You do a little introduction. This is just a brief proposal. There are some details proposal that we need you to write a little, a brief introduction, maybe a page to talk about the company, when the company started, what was done in the past, your achievement and everything like that. Yes, you can put that immediately after this page. Just create a page, put introduction. The introduction is you talking about your company, what you have done in the past, the capacity, what you are able to achieve, things that will make your clients reason with you in that introduction. But then if your proposal doesn't really need introduction, you can just jump to about the company, tie the vision and your core value, then we come to propose service. Now, this is the area where we have the major work. Here is where we want to propose to the client what we want him or her to see. We want to tell our clients what we want them to see. Now, what do we want the client to see? We want the client to see the opportunity available in our company to invest with us. So the proposed service is investment. Then how do our investment work? I'm just using my company as an example. That's why I'm doing this. If it is other thing, I might not do it this way. I might have to do it in another way. So what are the proposed service we have? We have number one. Right, number one, the first thing is we have 28% return of capital in 4 months. In 4 months. That's the first thing. That's the first thing we have in our company. We have 28 return of capital in 4 months. The second one is we have 48 return capital, 48% return of capital in 6 months. We have that. We have the third one, that is 98% return. Return on capital in 1 year. So we have this as well. These are the 3 things we have in our investment platform. Now, my job as a person that is writing the proposal is to break it down and make sure the person can see what I want him or her to see. For example, now I have to break it further. This 28%, how does it work? You know, in my company we have policies and we have a document you are going to sign before we take your money. You know, in the company we guarantee that your capital will come back under any condition. Your capital is secure. We have security on capital. So I have to make that clear in this proposal. Although why I'm not putting it here now is because we have a document on that already. Now, my job is to start breaking this down, how it works. So I can come over here come over, bring in a table, just bring in a table or something so that we explain further. Maybe I said first month, month one, let's call it month one. You put in, let's say you put in $1,000, month one, sorry. Let's say first month. So amount in dollars. We're putting it in dollars. £1,000. Sorry, $1,000. Okay, return on it. With this, that would be like 8%. 8% in a month. So what is 8% of $1,000? You put it here. That would be, here will be total. So the total we have in a month will be here. Then you can bring it forward. So I'm just using as an example. So this person now can calculate for this is the first month. You can now break it down till we get to a year. Now I think you understand what I'm trying to do. And this is the financial aspect of it that breaking down the cost. Now I use this as an example. I told you based on my company. It's not general. It's not it's not every proposal you write in this way. There's some proposal you don't do them like this. Now let me assume that okay, the proposal is about let's say the proposed service is about you looking for maybe an investor, for example. So what are the things you are looking for? Maybe you want somebody to come and invest in your company. Now, what you do here is more complex. It's more complex because you have to give a breakdown of how the companies will work. So you will be looking at some things. One, you'll be looking at the cost of establishment. So we are saying, for example, maybe you want to start a poultry farm. So what is the cost of establishment? Now, to know the cost of establishment, you have some things you look for. You look at for cost of materials, cost of land, cost of, okay, let's say running cost. Okay, that running cost should have etc. Running cost should cover for your salary and everything. So running cost should cover. Now you can bring this in a table. So we can say, okay, we can bring in a table in this format. Inside the table, just say we go this way. Just look at it. Materials. That's things you need. Amount. Or let me use cost. The cost. Quantity. Then total. So let's say land. Cost of a land, depending on the area, let's assume 500,000. Quantity, maybe 2 plots. So we assume a plot is 500,000. That is total is 1 million naira. 1 million naira. We say, okay, what other things do we need? Materials, maybe we need cage. Let's say per one is 50,000, and you need like 20 of that. So when you multiply it, think you should be having 250,000 here. You should have something close to, I think that should be ₦1 million if I'm not mistaken. So you have your running cost, maybe 5 workers. Let's say workers. Let's say you are paying them 30,000 naira. Excuse me. And you have 4 of them, 4 workers. So that would be that'll be 120,000. This is just a rough estimate. So like that. So you put your just a total of everything, you bring it to this place. Now the cost, whatever you have here, at the end of the day, no, it's going to be more than this, of course. You keep looking at the cost of everything you are going to buy. What other things do you need till you have the total? Now, the total here will be your total cost for establishing the farm. Now, you come down and start talking about returns. Yes, you have to talk about returns. Talk about returns. Now, how do you get your returns? Your returns is from your sales. What are the things you are selling? Let's say maybe you're going to be selling egg and used fowls. So these are the only 2 things that will be bringing in money to the company. As an for example, so you have to you start talking about the things that's going to bring money to the company, return. So you get another table. Please don't forget, this is just an example. I'm not saying this is a perfect proposal. I'm telling you what you are going to get if you follow what I'm saying. Now, these are the 2 things that bring money to the company. Now, let's say eggs. How many crates can you sell? Okay, let's say let's put egg here. Egg. Use fowls. So let's say you are selling 10 crates. 10 crates per month. Now, what is the quantity? Here's the quantity. Price. Let's say 1 egg go for 1,000 naira per crate. So, what is the total? What are you going to have? What do you have? As you have 10,000 naira as return in a month. Then you do again for your used fowl, maybe the one that are not good, that are not productive again. You write the quantity, maybe in a month or in a year. How you're going to do it, I don't know, but you know what you are looking for. So the total amount here will be the income of the company per month. So by the time you multiply it by a year, you will know what the company is earning in a year. That cannot help you to dictate, to say this company will break even maybe in the next 5 years. Because when you look at your this cost, most of these costs here are fixed, especially the land, cage, they are fixed. We only have few variable costs, like the workers, buying fuel, your generator, all those are the variable costs. So by the time you remove your fixed cost from your variable cost, you will know what you have on ground. Then that cannot help you to predict when the company will break even and when the investor will have his money back. Your profit, by the time you remove your profit from your cost, I'm saying, by the time you remove revenue minus cost, you should have your profit. You should have your profit. So by the time you remove your revenue, what comes into the company from the cost of establishing the company. You have your profit. Then, depending on your company, maybe you are paying tax, you remove your tax from your profit, then you know what is left. That is what you now propose to the person that wants to do business with you. So I hope you you are getting what I'm saying. So let me share the screen again. All right. So what are we doing here? We're just trying to look at it that, okay, if this is your proposal, you're going to propose it to someone, you tell the person the cost of establishing it, tell them how money will come in, and tell them when you are going to break even and when you are going to pay back their money. So let's look at it. Let's assume, for example, maybe you are a business person and you want people to patronize you. Maybe, for example, let's say you want to an hotel, you want to propose a product to an hotel. Your service you want to render is to give them a product, let's say a slippers. You want to propose slippers to them. You want them to buy the slippers from you so that they can give it to their customers to make their service a top-notch service. Now, remember, the content of this place will change a little bit because of the proposal you want to write, but let me focus on the proposed service. What do you want to do? You want to tell your customers to buy the hotel to buy slippers from you. So what will you be looking at? Now you'll be looking at the cost price of one slippers. How much are you giving them a slippers? Don't forget your table. I'm not going to draw table again. You know how to put that in your table. Now, what is the cost of the slippers? Remember, you have at the back of your mind, you are going to make profit. So let that stick with you. Remember, you are going to make profit. Let that be at the back of your mind. Don't forget, don't lose that. You need to make profit. So what is the cost of one slippers? Let's say you are giving it to them at cost price. Price 200 naira for one. So you are giving one out at the rate of 200 naira. So tell them how many quantity you want to supply. The quantity you want to supply, maybe let's say 100. You want to supply 100 to the company. Now, in your proposal, there will be a little difference here. The company have to be convinced that they will benefit from this. So you have to add some things to it to make them understand how they will benefit from this service. Now, I will do a new video sometimes, maybe in the next few days. I will explain how to do a financial breakdown of your proposal. You know, I think this is where majority of us do have issues, how to break down your proposal when it comes to the financial aspect. Or you can reach me on 080-6640-6897. Call me, we can discuss that, and I will put you through on how to do the financial breakdown of your proposal, how to propose to the company and make them reason with you. I can help you, but I will still do a video on that talks about how you can cost your product, how you can propose your products, actually in the area of financial breakdown, and how you can cover everything so that you won't be in debt. You won't be in debt after the whole thing. I do believe this video has helped you. If you've gained one or two things from the video, let me know. And if there's any question, just drop it under at the comment section. I will definitely look into it and answer your question. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click, follow the channel, subscribe, so that when I put up new videos, you will always be the first person to get an alert to watch. I have a lot of things to share with you, so keep following me. My name is Ajibola Trojayola Philip, the popular guy you call AGP. I am your investment coach, and I will always be here to say something about your business. Do have a lovely day. Thank you.